Oh my God. And it's not being all clunky anymore. For whatever reason, ever since I got my car, it was always clunky. But like, I feel like the car is about to fall apart. Do you get that feeling? And one day it kind of did, and the wheel just kind of turned perpendicular. I ended up fixing the car. Luckily, I was able to fix it, and it was, I don't know, it was crazy, guys. I ended up spending $1,300, which is pretty sweet deal, considering I thought the car was totally cooked. I didn't think I was gonna able to even make it back to Connecticut from Florida. But check this out, guys. I wanted to let you know about the latest premium feature that we are cooking up in Hypism. And of course, it's still in the works. But look, check this out. If you are somebody who's interested in building your feudal kingdom and earning extra income, Hypism is the platform you want to be at. Now, keep something in mind, there's other platforms. I'm not saying other platforms are bad or anything like this. It's just the reason why I like Hypism so much is because it's being developed based on what I think makes total sense for community folks, where freedom founders and feudal lords get to squabble up with one another and spend money together, where freedom founders help each other grow. Freedom founders help feudal lords grow their feudal kingdom, and feudal lords return the favor. So how does this work, and where does this premium feature comes into play? So check this out. I'm going to make it super quick and for you to understand, so this way you can quickly understand what is Hypism and how to utilize this feature to the fullest. Now, keep something in mind, it's in development. It's just right now, it's a bunch of ideas circulating, a bunch of brainstorming ideas coming together, and we are building it in parallel on threads while throwing out ideas back and forth, and of course implementing them, and including me as the guinea pig who gets to be my talent agency, who gets to be on the front lines and show you guys how Hypism comes together with all the other folks, all the other freedom founders and feudal lords that get to register on there. Now, why is Hypism so lit? The reason is simple. There's no boundaries of any sort. So there's no boundaries of any sort. But check this out. What we could do, we could literally make it super easy for premium members to have this feature of multi-stream on Hypism. So the way it works is we sit down with premium members of Hypism, and we set it up a multi-stream mechanism to get you in front of multiple platforms. What I'm talking about is to get you in front of both on YouTube or Zoom, and so this way you're in combination of both YouTube and Zoom and a bunch of other platforms. And of course, right now we're just kind of only including very basic stuff like YouTube and FUD, like similar sort of like FUD does, but YouTube and Zoom. Later on, we could introduce other platforms where we could stream to, like Insta, etc., etc. But what we do is set all this stuff up so this way you go live on that workshop, and that information gets stored into the storage, like a Google Drive. There's a bunch of ways, S3 buckets, that we store all of this information. And essentially what happens is people get to see all of your workshops, and they get to see your lives when you stream. Those lives are available on YouTube themselves. So when you go live, other people on Hypism see that you go live on YouTube, and they could just boom, jump directly from Hypism on YouTube. So really what we do is just set everything up for your profile to make it easier for you, just with one push of a button to click on it. But the actual storage and all that other stuff, it gets is stored in obviously on YouTube. And if you happen to have a Zoom premium account, then, which my talent agency obviously does, then of course it also gets stored in Zoom. So this way when you go live, and of course we could include multiple platforms like Twitch, Zoom, and YouTube, and Instagram. But there's certain restrictions on each platform for where you can be and how you could be going live, that kind of stuff. So what we do, we make it super easy for you to pull this off. Now the key is to get your information in front of other people, And if you're a premium member, you can get that. You could get those workshops that you already created on YouTube embedded directly inside of Hypism. So in simple words, when other people scrolling around, when they're searching for answers, they could see what kind of color opportunities exist directly on Hypism, and jump into your videos that are embedded and directly inside of the platform on Hypism. And of course, you could also jump into YouTube itself and continue this conversation further. So that's kind of the idea, guys. This is how it works. Keep something in mind. This is not something that you could just go ahead and kind of pull it off with any other platforms. Why? Because the reason why is because many of those platforms, they just charge you a premium fee to just kind of be on multiple platforms, but they don't really bring anything extra in return. What we do, on the other hand, we bring a little extra on return. We help you grow across multiple communities, and we have interactive games as well to make it easier for you to get your business seen. Plus, we blast on Hypism, we blast business owners with an email about personalized to those specific business owners in a way where your services are seen. Now, keep something in mind. If you don't do that, if you only exist on one platform, guys, it's going to be relatively hard for you to succeed. This is different from LinkedIn. This is different from YouTube. This is different from FUD. This is different from any other platforms that I've seen. Why? Because first of all, it's free. You could register just like on any other platforms, but the way the difference is defined is through those collaborative social games that you get to play together to build your business. And I don't see any platforms doing that. In fact, what we do, guys, when you join Hypism and become a premium member, you get access to our Freedom Fusion automations that allows you to play those social games, interactive games with one another across multiple platforms, like school, like Buy Me a Coffee, like FUD, and LinkedIn, X, Threads, etc. And of course, guys, you got to understand that it will take a little bit of time to build your business, but if you're not creating those synergetic relationships, you don't make money, because you could end up spending a colossal amount of time watching YouTube, but end up not getting anybody to really like succeed. So, and the truth is, guys, in order for you to make money, you need to get somebody else to succeed. Not yourself, but somebody else to succeed. Notice how I just cut around. This is such a unique concept. Not a lot of people gets this, guys. But once you learn from my Thread Stack Digital Power Bundle, it's going to be gazillion times easier for you to break through your ideal customer profile and start making extra income. Anyway, guys, that's it.